Hello everyone, West Country Explorer here, and as you can see, Salisbury Cathedral behind me. Now, 2 years ago, just over, I walked from Salisbury to Shaftesbury along the old Drovers Road, which was also a turnpike road at one point. Now today, I'm going to be walking from Salisbury to Shaftesbury along the old Oxgrove Road, which is a Drovers Road very close to the old turnpike road. So yes, this is what this video is going to be about. If you fancy coming along and seeing the sights? If so, keep watching. This is a relatively new thing. A little cathedral for bugs. It's a pretty nifty idea, I think. Very nice. Alright, so this is the Shaftesbury Drovers Road, which I walked a couple of years ago. Ooh, almost tripped. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the Shaftesbury Drovers Road to Salisbury Racecourse, and I'm going to then take a track from there to Stratford Tony. On the map, that track's marked as an old Roman road, and then from Stratford Tony I'm going to follow another track that would lead me on to the Oxgrove Road. So yeah. Now the last couple of days the weather's been nice and sunny. Very sunny for an October. And today it's a bit overcast, so all good fun. So anyway, I should have probably done this walk yesterday, but not to worry, still going to be good enough. Hopefully it don't start raining or anything stupid like that. One of the reasons I'm doing this walk, it's a minor reason. I'm using it as a bit of training for speed walking. Because one thing I'm planning to do in June next year is I'm planning to enter the Isle of Man Parish Walk, which is a walk where you visit all 17 parishes in the Isle of Man, and you basically got to walk 85 miles in 24 hours. Of course, last June, on the longest day, I went up to Bristol and did the Green Man Ultra. I walked 45 miles and did that in 21.5 hours. At the end of that I said never again, not doing anything like that again. The next day I learnt about the Isle of Man Parish Walk. I thought, well, I've done 45 miles in under 24 hours. Let's go for the 85 miles. I've got a year for training. So for the first 3 months I didn't really do much training, but I've just recently joined a gym to use a treadmill, and I'm also going to be practicing sort of outdoors, like doing long walks and that. So there, this is going to be a bit of practice walking the 20 odd miles from Salisbury to Shaftesbury, just seeing if I can keep up a fast walking pace for the whole distance. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, Salisbury Racecourse. I don't know. I don't really agree with horse racing. It was a bit horrible forcing horses to run fast for the sake of it. Can't say I'm too keen on the idea myself. All I can say is, dope! I somehow managed to completely miss the start of the old Roman road track from Salisbury Racecourse to Stratford Tony. So I'm having to follow the road into Stratford Tony. So yeah, equating details on the map to what's actually on the ground, my skills are somewhat lacking on this occasion. So hopefully when I do the Isle of Man Parish Walk, I'll be a lot better following the route. Because if I can't follow the route when I'm doing the Parish Walk, I'm a bit knackered. So I'm feeling like a bit of a waddy at the moment. Not to worry. So sorry guys, I can't show you the Roman road track from the racecourse to Shaftesbury, but at least you get to see this little main road, which is not so nice. Yeah, that's the track I should have come along. So this is the Stratford-to-Tony end of the track. And there it is, the sign for the village just down there. Oh, bit of a busy road here. As we're coming through Stratford-Tony, I thought I'd have a quick little look at the historic church. I've got to come up this trackway to get to it. Oh. Oop. Right, guess come around this way to get to a door. Ooh. Very nice. Ooh. Nice and plain and simple. Pews aren't very long, he's got a wide aisle. I'll bring you down here. To the bell tower. Look at those. Very steep. There you go. Oh, there you go. St. Mary and St. Lawrence. Church up there. There's quite a nice little hamlet. This Stratford-Tony. Nice and quiet and peaceful. It's supposed to be too quiet a place to live for most people, but it's not too shabby. Yeah. Right, and now I'm definitely going on the right track. I've made sure of it. This is the track out of Stratford-Tony that I have to follow, and eventually this will get me to the old Oxgrove Road. And I say this is quite a nice little looking lane. Very nice, very lovely. Out in the countryside. Well, I've just come off the A354. I had to walk along a very short section of it, you know, the traffic in the background, Just had to kind of circumnavigate that big puddle as best I could. And if I twizzle around, there we go. Start of the Oxgrove Road. So yes, it's all going good. All going good, guys. Farmer there having a bit of a bonfire. Very nice. I do like the smell of bonfires. I do like them very much. One thing I like is in autumn when people are burning dried leaves. That's quite a nice smell, I think. I do like that smell. Oh, flipping boots. I've just had a call from HR at work. I've been booked in for shunter driver training at work in a week or two's time. So yeah, all being well, I'll soon have my shunter licence. Happy days. I'll be a menace at work, driving the lorries round the yard. Ah, all good fun, all good fun. There you go, there's a bit of a better view of that bonfire. Lovely, lovely. Our sun's finally starting to break through the clouds. Slowly starting to turn out to be a bit of a sunny, warm day, which is nice. Shaky old camera work, not to worry. Hey, this is a lovely little trackway to be walking along. Very nice indeed. Another wet section. Thankfully we've got this little bit up here to bypass it. Looking at the map for this area, there's loads of trackways around. Now, sort of tracks that in the past would have probably been very well used, quite a lot, but nowadays probably not so much. Well, I don't know how many people do come along this particular track nowadays. Probably not as many as they used to use it in previous centuries. This is a bit more of an open track now, not quite so hemmed in by the hedges. This is easier to imagine this as being an ox drove. Where is it? Oh, it's up there somewhere. Oh, there it is, yeah. Helicopter. Right, now that property there, the sign is Knoll Hill House. Now on the map it's mentioned as Hut Farmhouse. Now, I was reading a blog about a month or so ago about this walk, about the Ox Drove. The lady that wrote the blog was saying that she was informed by a farmer that in previous centuries it used to be an inn and a brothel. I mean, not that exact building that's there now, but I suppose a building that had been on that site in previous centuries. Apparently, according to a farmer that told the lady that wrote the blog, it was an inn and a brothel. How true that is, I don't know. So all those people who come along here, driving their oxen and all the rest along this Ox Drove, if they were feeling thirsty, well, they fancied a bit of company, they could stop there. Like I said, I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've read. That's what I've read on the internet. Nice bit of wooded section. I do like a good wood. A nice, good big wood. Ah, signs for Shaftesbury. This bit of the Ox Drove is nowadays a metallic road, made up road and not just a track. So this little stretch will make it a bit easier for walking along. As you can see, just a little country lane. Bigly building there. Used to be a ale house back in the day, serving ales through a hatch to the drovers who used to come along the Drove Road. So people coming along here driving their cattle along the Drove Road, they were able to get a drink if they needed one. All good, all good. Another little bonfire. Down along that trackway, if I remember rightly, is the route to the old lost settlement of Rotherley Down. I went to a little while ago. I'm going to carry along here, and in a short while I'll be at Wind Green and then make my way down Zigzag Hill. And Zigzag Hill is supposedly, it's reported to be the bendiest road in Britain. I don't know if it is, but it's certainly a very bendy road. Wind Green there, where that clump of trees is on the top. That's the top of Wind Green. So, yeah. Almost there, almost home. Just stopped for a bit of water and a quick little rest at Wind Green Trig Point. This is in Wiltshire, not Dorset, so I'm not bagging this one for part of my Dorset trig bagging series, but I suppose it's a trig bag nonetheless, even though it's in Wiltshire. But when I've finally bagged all the Dorset trig points, I might start doing the Wiltshire ones. I don't know. If I do, I'll come back to this one and make it an official trig bag. But yeah, so this is I'm thinking of this as an unofficial trig bag. Oh, what the heck, it's an official trig bag. I don't need to do a YouTube video for it to count as an official trig bag, do I? No. So there you go, I've bagged a Wiltshire trig point. So Wind Green's over there. On the other side of that field is the main road, is the road that eventually in that direction goes to Zigzag Hill. And I'm on this little track. It's marked on the map as part of the Ox Drove. This goes past part of the zigzag. Yeah, all good fun. Bit of the countryside I've never seen before. The Zigzag Hill's just off to me right. Yeah, the traffic on it. All very good and nice. Super smashing great. Oh, thank goodness for this footpath. Because where the came down Zigzag Hill onto the upper Blandford Road, of course coming along there, no footpath, So it was a case of take about 10 steps, then have to squidge myself into the hedge to get out of the way of the poor cars, take another 10 steps, and then again squidge myself into the hedgerow to let no more cars go past. Oh, freaking horrible. I've just come along this path, to this footpath, no idea where it leads, but it just gets me off the road. Ooh, whoops, almost slid. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to twizzle you around a second. So yeah, it's a nice little holloway. So let's see where it leads. I'm on a bit of a mystery tour at the moment, but like I said, it's good, it's good. Gets me off the Upper Blandford Road. Very nice indeed. Very nice. I've just been looking at my look map. That holloway took me onto a long lane, which leads me to Lower Blandford Road, which is the A350. Walking along the Lower Blandford Road is even worse than walking up along the Upper Blandford Road. So what I'm going to do is going to go back up to the Upper Blandford Road and just plod along as best I can. But at least I've had a few minutes away from the traffic, so a few minutes breather before I go and play with it again. Oh guys, I'm now on the outskirts of Shaftesbury. Soon be home, not too far. Another sort of 10-15 minutes walking roughly, something like that. As you've seen from the video, some cracking good views along the Oxgrove Road. Yeah, lovely walk. One suggestion I'd make, if you want to do the walk yourselves, I would suggest getting someone to drop you off at Wind Green car park and then walk to Salisbury, because obviously Salisbury makes quite a nice spectacular end. I mean, if you want to do it from Salisbury and start there, I'd recommend arranging for somebody to pick you up at Wind Green car park, because coming from Wind Green down to Shaftesbury, it's all right until you get to the zigzag area, and then it's just walking along country roads where there's no footpaths, and it's an absolute friggin' nightmare. Yeah, that little stretch, it's not pedestrian friendly at all. So I didn't plan that bit very well. But I mean, I knew it was going to be a bit ropey, but you know. Where is it? Half Moon. It's a good pub. Good, do some good beers. Pretty good food as well. I like it. But yeah, so that's what I would suggest. Making Wind Green car park, making that either your start point or your finish point. So that's the suggestion I'd make. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you in the next vid, which will probably be Thursday. Keep your eyes open for that one. And yeah, in the meantime, the usual, stay safe, take care, God bless.